Good morning, my dear young minds. How are you all? Are you fine? All my dear long-term students, prepare well. It is very crucial time period for final preparation and utilize this time properly. Watch all subject videos properly. Understand the concepts. Immediately practice objective questions, topic wise and chapter wise. Because you are repeaters, you may have almost thorough knowledge on particular chapter. Clear? Right. Combat situation. Today we will discuss second chapter from second year, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Very important chapter. It has a very good weightage for NEET object exam. Minimum 3 questions and maximum 4 questions. Frequently asking from this chapter. If you want cross check from 2014 to 2020 every year in every NEET object exam, minimum 2 to 3 questions and maximum 4 questions frequently asking. Hence you must concentrate on this chapter. Don't do neglect. Right? Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. In this chapter, the main concepts. What are the main concepts? First, flower. What is flower? What are the parts in a flower? What are floral appendages? Next, what is male character? Then female character. Male character, stamen, microsporangium, pollen grain, structure of pollen, and what are the types of layers present in pollen. Understood? And formation, developmental stages of pollen grain, pollen products, economic importance of pollen products. Next, female character, pistil. Okay, pistil also called gynoecium. What is pistil? Embryo sac, megasporangium. The total concept very important. Followed by pollination. What is pollination? Types of pollination, agents of pollination. Clear? Next, artificial hybridization. What are the steps in artificial method? Okay, emasculation, bagging, rebagging, all 3 steps important. Followed by outbreeding devices. Outbreeding devices. What is dichogamy? What is hercogamy? What is diclining? What is self-sterility? These are the important concepts. Next, development of dicot embryo. Developmental stages of monocot embryo. Stages, important. Next, double fertilization. What is double fertilization? Okay, what is the ploidy of endosperm, zygote, embryo, seed, fruit, root, stem, leaf? Based on ploidy, definitely they prepare 1 or 2 simple problems, sums, right? Next, what is polyembryony? What is apomixis? Next, fruit, types of fruits, seed, types of seed. These are the main concepts covered from this chapter. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The first topic is flower. Flower, a fascinating organ. Fascinating organ in angiosperms. Angiosperms. Flower, a fascinating organ in angiosperms. Basically, plant body made up of two parts. Root, that means two types of cells, vegetative cells and sex cells. Vegetative cells together organize vegetative organs, and sex cells together organize sex organs. And what are vegetative parts in a plant? Root, stem, leaf, etc. Root, stem and leaf. And which is sex organ in a plant? Flower. Flower is the sex organ. Now we are discussing about sex organ, flower. The total chapter mainly depend on flower character. Okay. Right. Fascinating organ. Fascinating means an important structure which play a crucial role in sexual mode of reproduction. Right? Like animal's body, even plant body also basically made up of two types of organs, vegetative organs and sex organ. And reproduction occur in three ways: asexual reproduction, vegetative propagation and sexual reproduction. These three types of reproduction quite common in all angiosperms, right? Majority of angiosperms, try to understand. First, flower. What is flower? Sex organ. Flower is a modified shoot. Modified shoot. Flower play a crucial role in sexual mode of reproduction. Flower broadly are of two kinds: unisexual flower and bisexual flower. Unisexual flower and bisexual flower. Unisexual flower has three holes, only three holes. Outermost layer, sepal. Second hole of the flower possesses petal, and innermost hole of the flower possesses any one sex organ. Any one sex organ, either male or female. Hence it is called unisexual flower. Unisexual flower. Clear? Whereas bisexual flower has four holes. First hole, second hole, third hole, and innermost hole. Hole means what? Circle. Hole means circle. Outermost hole of the flower possesses sepals. Second hole of the flower contains petals. And the third hole of the flower possesses stamen. Innermost hole of the flower contains gynoecium. Means what you call the pistil, right? This is bisexual flower. Bisexual flower. Listen carefully. Observe differences between unisexual flower and bisexual flower. Unisexual flower also called incomplete flower, because flower consists of only any one of the sex organs, either male character or female character. But in bisexual flower, it has four circles: sepals, petals, stamens and pistil. Hence, bisexual flower also termed as complete flower. Complete flower. Hope you understood. Clear? Then we discuss step by step all these things. Sepal. Sepal is outermost hole of the flower, which is green in color. Protect flower and flower appendages when it is in bud stage. When flower it is in bud stage, sepals protect all internal floral appendages like petals, stamens, pistil, etc. Group of sepal called calyx. Group of petal termed as corolla. Group of stamens, androecium. Group of pistil, gynoecium. Here, calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium are known as, that means, sex organs, out of which androecium and gynoecium are called sex organs. Calyx and corolla are called accessory organs. Accessory organs. Okay. Calyx main function, protect flower when it is in bud stage. Clear? And petal play a crucial role in pollination. Due to its coloration, it attracts insects. Attract insects. Thereby insect visit flower, settle on the flower and try to collect nectar. Nectar means honey from the base of the ovary. At the same time, unexpectedly, pollination also done by insects. Therefore, petals or corolla play a pivotal role, a crucial role in attraction of insects. Clear? Understood now? The color of petal vary from species to species. White, red, pink, yellow, orange, different color. Right? Next, number of sepals, minimum 3, maximum many. Select any flower, number of sepals, in some flowers 3. 3 means trimerous, 4 tetramerous, 5 pentamerous, more than 5 polymerous. Polymerous. Merosity. Merosity means the mode of arrangement of sepals. Okay, number of sepals and a number of petals on the thalamus is called merosity. Merosity are of various kinds: trimerous, tetramerous, pentamerous, polymerous. Trimerous, 3 sepals, 3 petals. Tetramerous, 4 sepals, 4 petals. Pentamerous, 5 sepals, 5 petals. Polymerous, more than 5 sepals and more than 5 petals. You may have heard this terminology in first year, morphology of flowering plants. Understood? Right? Okay, good. So, unisexual flower contain only one of the sex organs, either male or female. Hence, it is known as unisexual flower or incomplete flower. That's all. Next, bisexual flower. Outermost whorl of the flower possesses sepals. Group of sepals called calyx. Second whorl of the flower possesses petals. Group of petals called corolla. And the thirdmost whorl of the flower contains stamens. Okay, a group of stamens called androecium, which is also known as male character, male sex organ. And innermost whorl of the flower contains pistil, a group of pistil called gynoecium, which is also known as female sex organ, female sex character. Understood now? It is just basic information about a flower. What are the types of flower? What are the floral appendages? Floral appendages means flower parts. Flower parts. That's all, right? Next, what is the study of flower? The study of flower is called botany. The study of flower is called botany. Yes or no? It is a branch of biological science dealing with the study of all characteristic features of plant, include flower. Hence, study of flower is known as botany. But what is floriculture? Floriculture means it is a branch of biological science dealing with the study of flower yielding plants. Study of flower producing plants. Okay, that is called floriculture. Okay, understood now? Flower is a fascinating organ. It gives beauty to the nature. It attracts all other living things. It attracts human beings. It attracts insects. It gives beauty to the nature. It releases good aroma into surrounding air. Understood? That is the importance of flower. First we discuss a male character. Male character in a flower. Stamen, microsporangium, microsporangium and pollen grain. Pollen grain. Stamen, microsporangium and pollen grain. First stamen. Go through rough diagram. Filament, anther, lobes, proximal end, distal end, etc. This is the structure of stamen. Broadly, stamen has two parts, filament and anther. What is filament? Filament is long, narrow, slender tubular structure. Long, narrow, slender tubular structure which provide physical support to the anther called filament. It is base of the filament. Base of the filament also called proximal end. Okay, with the help of proximal end, stamen attached with any other part of the flower. In some flowers, stamen attached with the gynoecium. In some flowers, stamen attached with the sepal or petal or perianth. That is vary from species to species. What is perianth? Perianth means similar type of sepal and petal is called perianth. Best example, water lily. Water lily. Understood now? Right. Next, it is filament. Filament end with anther. Anther. Anther is distal end. Distal means far away. Far away. Each anther has two lobes. First lobe, second lobe. Two lobes. Okay. Each lobe has two theca. Each lobe has two theca. Hence, anther it is said to be dithecous, bilobed and tetrathecous. Bilobed and tetrathecous. Each anther has two lobes. Hence, it is called bilobed. And each lobe contains two theca. That is called dithecous. Each lobe dithecous. But total anther tetrathecous. Because four are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four lobes are there. Hence, you don't confuse here. Each lobe is dithecous, but total anther is tetrathecous. Understood now? Lobe, each microsporangium or theca, because theca also called microsporangium. Microsporangium filled with sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue. We will discuss all these things in detail. This theca. Theca also called microsporangium. Microsporangium also called pollen sac. Pollen sac. Remember, theca, microsporangium and pollen sac, these three terms give same meaning. All three are same. You don't confuse here. So, theca filled with the sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue is made up of PMC. PMC stands for pollen mother cells. Pollen mother cells also called microspore mother cell. Microspore mother cell. Each microspore mother cell undergo meiosis to form 4 microspores called microspore tetrad. All 4 microspores attached with each other with the callose layer. Callose layer. Callose tissue. Right? Then during maturation, all 4 microspores detach from each other. Due to digestion of callose tissue, all 4 microspores detach from each other and each microspore mature into an individual pollen grain. Understood? Okay. If you observe transverse section of anther, you may identify what are the internal tissues. What are the internal tissues, right? TS of anther. Okay. Theca, sporogenous tissue, and sporogenous tissue is made up of PMC, pollen mother cells, or MMC, microspore mother cell. It's ploidy to end, diploid. Microspore mother cells undergo meiosis to form four microspores called microspore tetrad. Understood? The ploidy of microspore tetrad is haploid because meiosis division, reduction division. Right. When you make a transverse section on anther, you will notice internal tissues and their arrangement. Right. Broadly, there are four layers envelop anther. What is the outermost layer? Epidermis. Below epidermis, endothecium. Below endothecium, middle layer. Below middle layer, innermost layer, tapetum. Four layers, very important. Four layers, their sequence, outer to inner side and inner to outer side. In any direction, they may ask, because question paper setter prepare questions based on arrangement of layers, sequence of layers, outer to inner side or inner to outer side. So you must remember, outermost layer, epidermis. Below epidermis, endothecium. Below endothecium, middle layer. Below middle layers, tapetum. These four layers important, right? So each and every theca, just now I told theca also called microsporangium or pollen sac. Hence theca filled with the sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue is made up of PMC. PMC stands for pollen mother cell, otherwise called MMC, microspore mother cell. You don't confuse. There are two meanings for MMC: microspore mother cell, megaspore mother cell. Microspore mother cell means male character, megaspore mother cell means female character. Okay, you don't confuse here. You don't confuse. So for your convenience, you don't use the term MMC. Better use only PMC. Pollen mother cell. Pollen means male character. In such a way, you easily understand the concept without confusion. Right? Each PMC, it's ploidy to end, diploid. Because what is ploidy? Ploidy means number of sets of chromosomes. Presence of number of sets of chromosome is called ploidy. Haploid, one set of chromosomes. One set means two chromosomes, one pair. Okay. Diploid, two sets of chromosomes. Triploid, three sets. Tetraploid, four sets. More than four sets means polyploid. Clear? Next, diploid pollen mother cell undergo meiosis to form 4 microspores. A group of 4 microspores called microspore tetrad. Microspore tetrad. The ploidy of microspore haploid. But the ploidy of megaspore pollen mother cell ploidy 2n, diploid. 2n become n. What is the reason? Meiosis. Meiosis also called reduction division. Here exactly half the number of chromosomes reduced. Understood now? Right. Once roughly go through section enlargement. Section enlargement. TS of anther. TS of anther. TS of young anther. Tapetum. Pollen sac, etc. Outer layer, epidermis. Second layer, endothecium. Endothecium. Third layer, middle layer. Middle layer. Middle layers number 1 to 5. Minimum 1, maximum 5. Innermost layer, tapetum. Tapetum. And tapetum envelope. Tapetum enclose pollen sac. Pollen sac. I told many times, pollen sac also called microsporangium or theca. You don't confuse again here. Clear? Pollen sac filled with the sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue. And sporogenous tissue is made up of PMC, pollen, mother, cells, etc. Section enlargement. See, look here. The internal structure of young anther I am showing. It looks like a butterfly shape. Outermost layer epidermis, below epidermis endothecium, below endothecium middle layer, below middle layer tapetum. Okay, innermost circle is called pollen sac. First epidermis. In epidermis, all cells are closely packed without intercellular space. The shape of the cell barrel shape or rectangular shape. It is made up of just one cell thick. Below epidermis, next layer endothecium. Endothecium, it is hygroscopic in nature, which absorb water, bulge in size, become turgid. Hence, endothecium play a crucial role in anther dehisce. Anther dehisce. Dehisce means rupture or break. Rupture or break. Thereby, all pollen disperse into surroundings. Below endothecium, next layer. Before that, endothecium also made up of only one cell thick. Only one cell thick. All cells are closely packed without intercellular space. That is unconspicuous. Clear? Below endothecium, next layer middle layer. Middle layers number 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Epidermis, endothelium and middle layers. These three types of layers combine to form outer tough layer. Okay, these three layers together play a crucial role in anther dehisce. Particularly endothelium play a pivotal role in anther dehisce because it is hygroscopic in nature. Hygroscopic means what? Absorb water, hence bulge in size. When anther bulge, obviously it burst, break and disperse pollen into surroundings. That's all. Below middle layer, next layer is called tapetum. It is very important layer. Dear minds, young minds, listen carefully. Tapetum, an important layer, innermost layer of the anther, which enclose pollen sac. In tapetum, all cells are closely packed. Tapetum secretes callose material. See, this is callose. With the help of callose tissue, all four microspores attached with each other. So callose tissue coming from tapetum. Tapetum cells secretes callose tissue. That's all. Understood now? Next, tapetum nourishes sporogenous tissue. It provides all types of nutrients for growing sporogenous tissue. That is the major function of tapetum. Clear? Next, innermost layer. Before that, in tapetum, each cell has two nuclei. That is called dithecous. Dithecous, not dinucleate. Not dithecous, dinucleate. Okay? Or binucleate. But epidermis, endothelium, middle layer, each cell has single nucleus. But tapetum has two nuclei, called binucleate. Clear? That is, these are the special characteristic features of tapetum. Then innermost layer, pollen sac. As I told many times, pollen sac filled with the sporogenous tissue. Sporogenous tissue is made up of PMC, several PMC, pollen mother cells. Each cell equals to one pollen mother cell. Then pollen mother cell undergo meiosis, form microspore tetrad. Understood? Right? Today, these are the main concepts. From this topic. Today I stop here. Rest of the part I will continue next video. My dear students, all of you watch this video properly. Try to understand the concepts. After completion of watching video, immediately the same topic read in NCERT and our material. Then practice objective questions. We are sending assignment also. Go through once assignment. This assignment include previous NEET objective exam questions, AIPMT questions and AIMS questions, JIPMER questions. Understood? Thank you. Thank you very much. Prepare well. All the best. Have a nice day.